guys. It's quite interesting. I've come across a video yesterday of some parents who have been abandoned by their children, and where they were bemoaning the fact that after all these years of care, there was not even an opportunity to articulate why this split had happened. So the daughter just sort of, that's it, I'm cutting all contact with you. And I believe a lot of that is down to, all the self-appointed psychology on the social media. Everybody is now a specialist in diagnosing people with whatever the hell it is. He's a psychopath, that's a narcissist, that's a this, that's a that, all of those things. Then it's quite strange and funny. So I've listened to that yesterday, and today the German psychologist that I'm listening to is helping me quite a lot currently. She comes on and makes a video just about that, this abandonment issue, this separating, this splitting. And she talks about the fact that old people are getting put in old people's homes, and they're being abandoned, and loneliness is getting bigger, and families are splitting apart, and all of that. Yet at the same time, she says, well, 40-year-old living with her mother is unhealthy and unnatural. So she's missing the big picture here. It all started with the Industrial Revolution, let me tell you this now. This is when this whole consumer society got birthed, yeah? We have strayed from natural law completely on this planet. And the more we stray away from natural law and how we naturally should be functioning here, the more we're going to suffer. And it is just that. And when you're young, you have this amazingly energetic body, and you never think about getting old. You never think about that's way away in the future. That's never going to happen to me. I'm never going to be an old person or whatever. With that becomes then they get implanted a certain disdain for old people. Well, when you're 60 or whatever, your brain starts to misfire. You got Alzheimer's. These are all stupid people. You get ditched, and it's because the system needs to constantly exploit people, bring them into this labor force, into the tax slavery, in order to suck more and more energy. And this whole enormous system gets driven by the monetary system that constantly drives the economy to squeeze more out, because it's all fake money and it's all promissory notes. It's all designed to basically it's a vampiric system. It's as simple as that. It's a vampiric system that we've allowed to be created around us, for us, yeah. And it doesn't serve people. It only serves the ones who are printing the money, which is driving this whole monstrosity, yeah. And it's all about more, consume. Our ancestors lived in large family groups, where if you had more children, where you made your house bigger. It's as simple as that. You didn't have to seek permission for that. All you had to do is go out and find the wood that was out there, make the stone, or make patty houses, whatever you needed was out there for free, to expand, to make your dwelling larger, to then have more labor force within your family, to be able to grow your possessions, if you want, have more animals because you have more people to look after them, blah blah blah. You get the picture, right? And that then expanded into the relationships you had with the other families who did the same thing. Then you had what we call in Germany Sippen. I don't even, clans, I suppose, would be a translation. And then from the clans you had communities, and everything was organic and supported itself. They supported one another. She bemoans the fact that the old people don't have any contact to their grandchildren anymore? Well, because instead of giving the grandchildren to the grandparents are there, no, I want to enjoy my retirement. I don't want to be responsible for my I don't want to be, looking after my grandchild. No. I want to go travel the world and do this and do that. Yeah, more consumer society. It breeds narcissists everywhere. It breeds it like a cancer that's been injected into people. It is no wonder. And while this is going on, it will go on until oblivion, until we are on our knees emotionally, totally crippled. It's not sustaining this system, and it exploits the earth. It's a system that also creates throwaway society. Yeah, and this shit is no more good, and all this has been created and birthed during the Industrial Revolution. It all started there, because that thing needs feeding, and it's toxic, because it's unnatural and it's inhumane. And until we realize that, we're going to suffer. And the young people who shit on their parents now, or who shit on their grandparents and don't want to listen to old people, well, they're going to be old one day and they will suffer. So, in a way, because it's so toxic and it's making us all sick, it's self-correcting. Because unless we change it, we're all going to, get sick, and until the self-correction sets in eventually. And that's all there is to it. And I know I'm right.